Wish I had an Atraxa there, but beggars can't be choosers. What's up, everyone? It's TheOneJame, and today we are playing Mardu Reanimator, and there's some really cool cards in this deck. We have ways to discard cards, because number one, we need to get Atraxa, Grand Unifier in the graveyard, or Sheoldred, or Phyrexian Fleshgorger. How are we going to do that? Cathartic Pyre deals 3 damage to something, or discards up to 2 cards and draws that many cards. Charming Scoundrel discards a card, then draws a card, or makes a treasure to ramp into Sheoldred or Big Score if we need to. Bloodtithe Harvester makes a blood token to discard. Liliana discards. Celestus can discard. Big Score discards. And that's all the ways that we are going to use to get Atraxa in the graveyard and anything else that we want to bring out of the graveyard. How are we going to make use of all those discard cards? We have the Cruelty of Gix and Invasion of Tolvada. Cruelty of Gix, you can read ahead to the 3rd chapter to put a creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. And also Invasion of Tolvada lets us put any non-battle permanent from graveyard to battlefield. So say we already have Atraxa in play, we can Invasion of Tolvada, and then we can also put a Cruelty of Gix from our graveyard into play to start doing that. Or we can put Sheoldred into play, or Fleshgorger, or even Liliana de Veil into play. So I think this deck has a lot of good synergies. We have 1 creature land here in Restless Bivouac that can put 1/1 counters on any creature you control. So more lifelink with Atraxa, more ward power with Phyrexian Fleshgorger, a lot of removal here. We play 1 Rite of Oblivion to sacrifice our things. We can even sacrifice Invasion of Tolvada after we use the ability to bring something back, sacrifice it, kill our opponent's thing. You get the point. Life gain, important against mono red. Celestus gains life. Phyrexian Fleshgorger gains life. Sheoldred gains life, especially when you combine Sheoldred with Big Score or anything else that draws cards like Celestus. It gets out of control. Also, if we ever get damage in with Atraxa, that's also a huge life gain as well. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the matches. I hope you like this Reanimator build. It all starts right now. Basic swamp, eh? I kind of want to play around cut down, and Charming Scoundrel does do that. Let's make a treasure. Mono black, eh? Misery Shadow. They probably use cut down on Bloodtithe Harvester. Unless they have a 3-drop they want to play. Yep. Called it. Invasion doesn't really do anything if our graveyard doesn't have anything in it because of Misery Shadow. Hopefully we draw like... Well, it's pretty good. If we play out Sheoldred, then they remove it, and we can't bring it back with Invasion. They could have Go for the Throat. I kind of don't want to give them a free Go for the Throat here. I think I'm just going to pass. Field of Ruin. Good thing I have basics. It was Skitter. Oh no. That's graveyard hate. Well, I guess that means that they can't kill my Sheoldred next turn. Because I played the Skitter. Which means I can freely do this. And then bring it back. Even though it's probably gonna die, at least it will make them tap out, or tap 2 of their mana next turn. Wish I had the Atraxa there, but beggars can't be choosers. Alright, here's their go for the throat. Cool. I already saw that coming. Another skitter. I think I'll save 3 damage here. Actually, yeah, I'll save 3. If they want to use Misery Shadow, I'm fine with it. Because if they use it, that means they don't have a go for the throat on my another go for the throat on my turn. They have to do the same thing they just did. They didn't want to do that, so which means they do have another go for the throat, or 2 mana card they want to cast. They play out Takenuma. All right, can I get? They have Evolve Sleeper. Okay, I need a Path of Peril, which means I am going to discard a card. Path of Peril? Nope. Pyre? Kills the skitter. Kills the sleeper. I think sleeper is better to kill than skitter. And then we just hope this doesn't die. Even though there's a good likelihood they have something like Liliana the Veil or another go for the throat. Well, they don't go for the throat, so maybe they have Liliana. Hello from Colombia. How's it going? El Juez Jota. When am I ever wrong? I really... Can I just wish to be wrong like one time?
People touch my things. One of your friends has to leave.
So, still need to draw Path of Peril, but Liliana's probably going to kill us. Our best possible draw, obviously, is just Atraxa, but... I mean, the odds that there's one in the top 16 cards is... what? A certain percentage that I'm okay with. We drew Path of Peril, which saves us for now. But we have to discard Invasion of Tolvada, unfortunately. Not that we can bring anything back anyway. We just have to hope they don't top deck something really good. If they don't plus Liliana, it means they drew a removal spell. Honestly, do we play 2 Path of Perils? Path of Peril has saved us in almost every matchup. It's only really bad against control, and we have a lot of cards that discard cards. It might be correct to play more than 1 Path of Peril. Especially since we're playing white mana. Okay, so they drew a removal spell, but they couldn't cast it. And we do have Mirrex. But they have Field of Ruin. and that they didn't use. Drew a land. Plus Lily.
I'm tired of your secrets.
The game plan would be to kill this Invasion of Tolvada, but I think they might actually ult Lily before we get to do that. Alright, let's get our red mana out of the deck. A top deck like Sheoldred of the Apocalypse would be broken. Also, just... I mean, big score would be terrible. We have a lot of cards we can draw here. By far worst card in the deck.
You couldn't be more annoying.
Please don't top deck something good. That's pretty good.
Don't overthink.
God, that was by far the worst card in the deck. Jesus Christ. Now they can block Lily up. They can block my might. Oh, thank God. Alright, what do we do now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We search a card. And we have to use the card we search immediately. Because we can't discard anything. We could go Rite of Oblivion, but I think it's correct to just go Fleshgorger. Fleshgorger or Sheoldred? I guess we could also... I think Fleshgorger is just the best card to get, right? Then Cruelty of Gix can bring back the opponent's Lord Skitter, Evolve Sleeper, or Misery Shadow. We need to fade one draw here from them. If they draw anything that kills Fleshgorger, we lose. If they draw anything that kills our might, we also lose. If they draw Sheoldred, we lose. If they draw basically anything. Wow. Oh, another Fleshgorger! Okay. Do we go Shadow or Skitter? I think we go Skitter. No, Shadow's probably better than Skitter. I don't want to go Sleeper because we lose life from it. And also Shadow threatens killing Invasion of Tolvada and also killing them.
That's my cue to leave.
And also I also didn't want to get the Sleeper because I know I'm casting this for 7. Underpants? It's gonna get exiled from our Misery Shadow. 'Cause We did it! So good! Alright, opponent goes first. Let's keep this. What's up, Shannibal? Swamp. We'll go cliffs, cliffs, caves. Misery Shadow. How miserable. It's not miserable because we have Path of Peril. I guess I could be playing... I haven't seen Misery Shadow in Standard in forever. I guess I could be playing a mid-range deck. They could have a... Oh my goodness. I guess now's the time. Turn 3 Path of Peril, turn 4 Big Sword, discard Atraxa. Chef's kiss. Another shadow. What? If they flash in something? Okay, they don't have it. My problem here is if they have a make disappear. Especially if they put 2 mana into the shadow. They don't want to do the underdog play, so like maybe they think I have like Wandering Emperor. But they probably have a make disappear in hand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna big score discard Atraxa. And then they're gonna make disappear it. And then we'll Liliana the Misery Shadow. And then Liliana's gonna die to Tenacious Underdog, but it is what it is. As foretold.
Happy to help, but I'm sacrifices must be made.
This isn't how things are supposed to go. Give me a spell. Well? Am I supposed to play around another make disappear? I will. And hope it's not dissipate or something. Or they... I have to hope they don't Graveyard Trespasser. Ooh, they tap their blue mana. Now I have to hope they don't have Disdainful Stroke or Negate, which they definitely could have. They don't have either one of them. Hello. I want an instant. I want a creature. I want an artifact. I think I want a Scoundrel, though. I can make a treasure to cast Atraxa eventually. Well, Big Score makes the treasure, so maybe we should just cast this and discard draw. Yeah, I like that better. Can I put them to 14? Does that help anything? Eh, whatever. I'm never killing this invasion anyway. Goodbye, Atraxa. I want you back in the grave anyway. Play out Takenuma. What? Wouldn't they want that in their hand with all that mana? Unless they have double underdog. I do have to watch my life total. Maybe I should have held the Scoundrel back. Maybe 1 damage wasn't good enough to warrant taking the 3 on the backswing. I do need to worry about dying. I didn't really think I was at such a low life total. Maybe I need to play out a 7-mana Fleshgorger next turn. But they didn't have a counterspell last turn, so maybe it'll just resolve. They have two chances to draw a counterspell unless I just drew one for turn. Maybe it's just safer to play the 3-mana Fleshgorger. I wonder what they're thinking about. Demir. I guess they could have Sheoldred, but I feel like they would have slammed that already. Like Sheoldred plus Underdog? Something they need the 8 mana for, right? So what's 4 mana in that deck besides second Underdog or Sheoldred? And I feel like I lose to either one of those. I mean, I don't necessarily lose to it. Like, if they do that play, they get an extra draw. We get to Liliana minus on the Sheoldred. But then we go to 3, 4, 5. We go to 5. If we draw our own Sheoldred, that's pretty good. I think one thing's for certain, we're going to play out the Fleshgorger. Whether we play it out for 7 mana or 3 mana, it's a different story. That's a Charming Scoundrel. They didn't do anything. I guess we'll start up by playing out Fleshgorger, because I don't want it to get Make disappeared. They don't have it. Let's play this then. Huh. We can go Scoundrel, make a treasure, and play Liliana of the Veil. Puts an extra creature in play. I should do that, right? Just in case they have a bunch of removal spells. I'm discarding Harvester because I want the treasures to hardcast Atraxa if we don't end up drawing a reanimate spell. I guess I technically could have timed out. Maybe they timed out because we got to resolve our Atraxa and they got salty. I don't know, maybe it was that. No clue. They played out the Takenuma and just scooped. Keep. Alright, against Mono Blue, I will be going aggro here. Blue-white. Path of Peril. Oh, they're just a control deck. So they're gonna Ganjo me. Or not. So what we're going to do is we're going to loot with Cathartic Pyre. Silver Scrutiny, sure. They're almost dead. That's not okay for us. If we draw a land, no! Give me an untap land. Yes! Gimme. Let's go! Is this the 5 I want? Do I want a Scoundrel over an Atraxa? Yes. Do you have a Sunfall opponent? Nope. Okay, so they have a Wandering Emperor. This has Vigilance, though. Maybe we can Cruelty of Gix look at their hand first. I realized I could have had 1 extra damage if I did this and made a treasure token, but... Wow! It would have mattered! They had to tap their Darkar Wastes! You're at 1, opponent. Alright, here's the farewell. And then we win with Charming Scoundrel. Or depopulate, thanks for the draw. Alright, so we just Charming Scoundrel and that's game. Unless they kill the Charming Scoundrel in response. Nope, okay, that's game. Nice. I like that this deck can be an aggro deck if you are not doing the Reanimator thing. Deserted Beach. Denick, no! The bane of my deck's existence. I'll make a treasure. Wait, what? Homestead Courage. They could have Fading Hope. Sheoldred's really good against this deck because they have a lot of cards that draw cards. Ooh, bypass. It can't be blocked. Speaking of drawing, Cletus. Wait, now I have to try to kill them, right? I think. No, I think we should discard draw. They do have a lot of cards that say, like, target card phases out, so I have to worry about those. It's really hard to race a huge lifelinker, though. It's a lot of lands. I'm gonna pass. Or do I attack with Sheoldred? Sure. I'm okay with trading. They do have slip out the back. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Liliana of the Veil. Hopefully I don't have another slip out the back.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, it's not my fault.
Wow.
I've always hated crowds.
Wow, wow, wow. Whoa! Jesus! Jeez! No! So strong! Okay, now we have to Cruelty of Gix and just search. And just hope.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Has Ward 1? Oh, it has Ward 1 twice. Oh. So we can't kill that thing. If it has Ward 2, we literally can't. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We have to hope they don't have another slip out the back. We have Path of Peril. They've already used 2. No more slips. No. Yes. Yes. Let's go. The mulligan is 6. We don't have an untapped land, unfortunately. Ledger Shredder. Oh, look, it's an untapped land, but we didn't play Haunted Ridge on turn 1. Oh, man. Alright, the way we win this game is discarding Fleshgorger off of Invasion of Tolvada. Oh, and discard Fleshgorger from the blood token, and then Invasion of Tolvada back in 2 turns. But they could win the game before that. Oh wow, they're playing red. I would normally target the Illuminated Virtuoso, but I want them to target their Ledger Shredder. So I'm actually going to target this. So if they want to use their spell, they don't actually connive. What does this card do again? Becomes a 2/1 with first strike. And when it attacks, scry 1. They're attacking with Illuminator Virtuoso. Okay. I'll take the block. Sure. That means they have no cards in hand? I'm okay with that. Atraxa, please. Damn. Ha! There it is. Do we change our plan? Do we ever just... I don't think we change our plan, unfortunately. Drew land. That's good for us. I think they're just dead now. Yep. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. In the next iteration of this deck, I might actually add 1 or even 2 more Path of Perils, but it felt super good. Obviously, drawing the Cruelty of Gix at the very last second against Mono Black was awesome. Can't believe we won that game. But I like this. There's a lot of different iterations you can do with this. You can play other things over Atraxa if you want to be able to hardcast things easier. But we have a lot of treasure generation in this deck anyway. So if you like this, check the deck list out down below. Try it out for yourself. Let me know what you like about it. I'll see you in the next one. And as always, peace.